Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a Patreon request from this Patrono right here. It took this request from this Patrono for me to realize that the other guitar player from Amorphous, not Essa, the other guy, has a solo project called Bjørkø. And this song features Marko Hietala and Petronella Nettermalm. And the name of the song is Whitebone Wind.
Whitebone Wind.
Whitebone Wind.
I mean, Marko is also a good selling factor.
I know, you not even need the other person, whoever the other person is. But the fact that this is a side project from the guitar player from Amorphous, not Essa, the other guy.
That was a selling factor too.
That's kind of cool.
But
I didn't know about it. It completely went under the radar.
Yeah. You were too busy with your white shirt from the other side project.
No, I wasn't busy with that. I just didn't pay attention to it. I just didn't see anything about this.
If you guys haven't...
there's a lot of music out there.
Where is that video? Is that video on YouTube, or did we only post it on Instagram?
No, it's on YouTube. I believe it's on YouTube.
If you guys have some time,
maybe I'll put a link in the.
Yeah, go click on that link.
I know, but you have to watch the original in order to get the remake.
You don't even have to. It's dude.
I think you do. That's the video that broke the internet back in the day.
Like, it's so good, you may actually think that he is the lead singer of that band.
That was not a band. That was a project.
A project.
And he was just the singer for that song.
Yeah.
I think maybe another one.
Whatever.
Anyhow.
By the end of the video, you'll be like, I don't even need to see the original. This is the original.
Okay, thank you. So, filmed by this guy, by the way. So, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Wow, man. I was watching this video, listening to this song, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, wow, what a great representation of an artist that tries to go solo because he feels like he's carrying the weight of the band on his shoulders. He's dragging his band. Because if it's not for him, the band wouldn't be going anywhere. And then eventually, the guys from the band just give him more work so that he doesn't leave. And he's completely overtaken by everything that is happening. That's my interpretation of the video.
Okay.
By the way, when that Petronella came on, I was like, fuck, Marko, move out of the way, man. These vocals are outstanding.
But I think her vocals worked really well with his.
It did. It did. You know, the last time I heard a Finnish band having a female guest vocalist in, where the vocals worked so well, the guest vocalist with the in this case they're both guest vocalists because he's a guitar player, he's not singing. But the last time I heard a Finnish band where they had a guest vocalist, female guest vocalist, and the vocals worked so well together, was Cathedral Walls by Swallow the Sun with Annette Olsen on vocals. That song, the way the warmth in her voice and how that warmth comes in to connect with the vocals of Swallow the Sun and the sound is outstanding. To me, is one of the greatest collaborations of all time. I love that song. I can listen to that song every day, twice on Sunday. So to me, this one, the way her voice comes in, the way it collaborates with the rest of the sound, and with what Marko had done before, it elevated it. Her voice was phenomenal, just phenomenal.
Yeah. How did you feel with the vocals before her voice came in and the chorus happened, and there was those high pitched, almost King Diamond-y power metal vocals?
Wow.
How did you feel about those? I really liked them.
Yeah.
And did you get that same feeling?
No, I didn't think about. Honestly,
really?
No.
They were, because you know what they were? They were the high pitched vocals, but they had the same, because they also were layered, so they had the same haunting that he does.
Yeah, but I didn't find the correlation between the two.
I
enjoyed it. I thought it was, but I was not like, wow, there was some King Diamond over there. No, I didn't. It didn't cross my mind.
I did because of the layering in the vocals.
You know, not every day is Halloween. You realize that. I know to some people it is, but it's literally not a fact. So anyhow, but okay, but that's where you went. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm totally cool with it.
But this song overall is beautiful. It's a beautiful track.
When it started off, it kind of reminded me of Amorphous. The way the song starts.
A little bit, yeah.
The guitar sound and everything, and I'm like,
well, obviously the guitar sound.
Yeah, but I'm hoping it's not Amorphous 2.0.
Exactly.
Like, I mean,
when it comes to a side project, you want it to be the side project. You don't want it to be the main project 0.0.
You want to listen to it and say, okay, this is what this is.
Yeah.
Not, this reminds me of that. I mean, otherwise I just go listen to that.
Exactly.
Versus this. So
sometimes
I'm glad that it had that at the beginning, but it disappeared really quickly.
And sometimes I'm happy to hear a song from a guy who's in a band and not feel any of the
original stuff.
Yeah, like.
But no, but it was just at the beginning because quickly it disappeared.
Yeah. But it's more because, like, if I want to come and listen to something that sounds like your band, I will listen to your band.
Yeah.
Right? I came to listen to your side project.
To be honest with you, if I didn't know that he's Bjørkø, if you will, like, he's the project, right? If I didn't know that he was behind it, I could easily have said that this is a Marko song featuring Petronella.
Yeah, because it does actually fall more into
falls more into his wheelhouse,
especially starting off with those pianos.
Yeah, it's just the whole vibe. The sound, the vibe, even the music video with that butterfly effect, it really falls into like Marko's wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So if I had heard this song, like casually heard this song, and I didn't know what it was about, I was like, wow, Marko has a new track.
Yeah.
That's what I would have thought.
I was going to say that it did feel so much like a Marko track, especially the pianos.
Yeah, but and I'm not saying that just because his voice is in it. I mean, his voice is
definitely brings a factor. But if you listen to
the sound of this song,
if you listen to how his tracks are put together, you know, certain elements that are
especially when he does duets too, especially
duets, it's a no-brainer that this sounds like a Marko track.
Maybe that's why he's in it.
But maybe that, yeah. Maybe
when you're writing the song, you're like, you know what, this would be perfect for Marko, and boom, you give him a call, and he says, "Perkele." And then he says yes after that. I don't know how to say yes in Finnish.
Yeah. But then he says thanks after son. He says kiitos.
Kiitos. Yeah. So anyhow, I really enjoy this track.
I don't think perkele is...
when you answer the phone?
Perkele.
I don't know. I don't know how Finnish people answer the phone, but
If you just answer
especially if it comes at an awkward time, like when you're doing a video and shit.
and you get a phone call.
Yeah.
Perkele satana. Like,
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Mison Vesa. And then you hang up.
Why are you asking him where the toilet is in your own house? Probably.
Yeah, that's true too. That doesn't go well. Fuck, from 2 hours of Finnish that we learned that one summer, that's the only thing I retained.
2 hours. That was like not even an hour and a half.
Okay, whatever, but that's the only thing I retained.
It was Misa and Vesa.
Yeah, that's the only thing I took with me.
I know more.
Considering how many times I go to the toilet, I think that's a really important thing to know.
Very true.
Just keeping it real.
More. You gotta do Duolingo, man.
No, I need to get those apps in the phone like they had in
Duolingo.
the Lost in Translation show.
The bird that teaches you every day you go and you learn like 5 minutes worth of Finnish.
Yeah, no, that's too much.
What?
I'm talking the one where you speak in one language and then the other person hears it.
Google.
No, there's an app where...
Yeah, Google, dude, Google does it too. And Google, you can take a picture of something that's written in a foreign language and translate it like in English.
Really?
Yeah, dude, that's the way of the future. I don't even have to learn how to read it. Oh, that's
no, I don't think that's the way of the future. I think that's just a way of the laziness.
Listen.
Nothing beats learning the language.
Yeah, but when we went to Montreal, you know what would have been way better than getting
yelled at by an old man?
Tabarnak? It would have been taking a picture of the subway system and seeing little translations.
No, that wouldn't have been better. I'd rather be yelled at the guy. Because then at least I know where I'm going and it was fucking amusing at the same time.
He's like, you go that way. Oh, where are you from? Toronto.
Literally, that's what happened.
Meld.
that's literally what happened.
Toronto, Tabarnak. And then he walked away.
He said a few other things as he walked away.
Yeah.
With his cane, so he didn't walk away very quickly. So he had enough time to say
more
shit.
It was more like Tabarnak.
No, he kept talking,
mumbling to himself. He wasn't really saying much.
It was like Jean Chrétien. His mouth was a little bit to the side, so he can tell you off as he walks away. Now, for those of you that don't know Jean Chrétien, just go fucking Google it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all right. For those of you that do know, kudos to you, Canadians. So, anyhow, are we good here?
Oh, yeah.
I think this was a good one.
Very good.
This is a good one. And once again, I want to thank the Patrono that requested this, because if not for you, I would have no idea this side project even existed. So thank you for letting us know about this, and maybe there's people right now thanking you for letting them know about this, because through this video, they just found out what we just found out. All right, so we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.